So I've made a couple other videos on here about how we're compensated both in stock and revenue share. But in order to be a good brokerage, you have to have infrastructure, you have to have support, and I want to talk a little bit about that. So first of all, let's talk about the CEO and founder is Glenn Sanford of EXP. He's actually a former Keller Williams agent, was a mega agent at Keller Williams. I believe he's also a Prudential at one time, like myself. And saw an issue in the industry that, hey, if we sold a home, that's great. We got a big paycheck. We have a big month. But there's going to be periods of time where a lot of real estate agents slow down. Also, sometimes some agents don't sell a house. They'll take a month or two where they have no closings for whatever reason. That's where he developed revenue share. Revenue share was the goal of that was to balance off our income and create another stream of income. So it was real cutting edge when it came to that. Just to show a little graph how fast the company's been growing. When we joined EXP in 2019, is actually right when we joined is when they hit 20,000 agents. Fast forward it now, when I'm making this video, we are now up to 87,000 agents across the country and across the world. Actually, it is an international real estate company. That makes us not just the fastest growing real estate brokerage right now, but it's actually the fastest growing of all time. Our core value is a little bit different than what I experienced at some of my other brokerages. What I always experienced, if there was a top producer that you want to help from, I just felt like there always needed to be a stage and a spotlight. They just weren't always available. Not that they owe anything to anybody. It's just that wasn't the culture than what I experienced. With all the agents in this company owning shares of stock in the company, it is an agent-owned company, so it's much more of a community feel. I mean, at the end of the day, if some agent in another state sells a home, it impacts my stock. So we are there for each other. Also, very transparent. You could actually, by law, because it's a publicly traded company, by law, you can look us up and you can see all of our financials. That is disclosed. This is a cloud-based brokerage, which is a little different than the typical brokerages. There's also a lot of misconceptions. By being cloud-based means that they give you the option to do whatever you want. If you want an office, you can have an office. You don't have to have an office. They don't charge desk fees. A lot of agents do work from home at all brokerages. So we have a platform that's a little more friendlier for working from home. But if you want an office like I have, you feel free to do it. Cloud-based just basically means that it is going to be more agent-centric. It is one brokerage, not a franchise. This is a big deal because it is actually one brokerage for the entire country, not a franchise. That means there's no territory. So if you have a fantasy of selling houses in Florida, Texas, or other states, as long as you're licensed there, you should go do it. There's nothing stopping you. There's no additional EXP fees depending on what territories you walk into. I know with a lot of brokerages, if I want to sell homes in both Michigan and Florida, I'd have to have a contract and desk fees and all sorts of fees here in Michigan, and I had to find another brokerage down in Florida for the same thing. This is one for the entire country. Okay, so you're not restricted to any territory. Also, not being a franchise, there is no franchise fee. A lot of these franchises, are very expensive. I experienced when I was at a franchise, two different franchises. One was 8%, the other one was 7%. Of our commissions were just royalty fees to the brokerage. We do have a cloud campus, so we'll show you what that looks like. It's avatars. That's a bit of a misconception about being a cloud-based brokerage, that you don't have offices or you don't have meetings. Our team does meetings every single day it's called the EXP world. So it's a lot of fun to play in there. Tons of training. We have up to 20 hours of training every single week. Lots of support through the EXP world. There's always a broker that's available for you. We also have emails, workplace chat, which is a great way to communicate with the brokers. And also everybody here does have a phone. So if you want to, you're welcome to pick up the phone, call, or text. Another thing that's very different about us is we do have healthcare. I've heard from a lot of people that this has been very affordable and it has been a game changer for a lot of people. Back end side is called Enterprise. Enterprise is where all the marketing, logos, and whatnot will be at. EXP also has their own product by Facebook called Workplace. I'm not sure if you've used Workplace or not before, but Workplace is going to be exclusively for EXP. And it's all questions, message boards, anything EXP related. This is a great place to find those answers. There's also a lot of referrals get passed back and forth on Workplace. I get 1 to 2 a month just by participating in Workplace. And the EXP also has a system called KV Core. It's a CRM and lead generation website. It is a great program. Our team runs on a different program, but as far as when it comes to brokerage provided technology, KV Core is going to be top of the line. So that's about EXP. If you have any questions about EXP, if you want questions about the team or just questions about joining EXP, please reach out to me. Make it a great day.